Is now 8th year in the league. Doncic again attacking the basket. Didn't get the whistle, but Powell's got the offensive rebound. Finney Smith, who just signed a contract extension worth $56 million over 4 years. There's the lob that you were talking about, and it's thrown down.
They'll see how he feels tomorrow, responding to whatever work he does today. And so we don't know yet, but he has definitely not been ruled out of those two. They'll have to keep him and see how he feels on that day, Billy.
All right, good stuff. And Russ, that's before the shot.
Well, they're going to count the basket. They're saying it was simultaneous to
the
illegal deep.
His streak of 4 straight 20-point games was snapped on Sunday, but he did have 18, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. At the other end, he lives above the rim. The last 4 games, 50% or better in all 4, and 46% from 3 over the last handful of games. Doncic from downtown, he rattles it in.
Blitzing, and they just give him the shot. You just have to change it up. You can't be predictive. Very productivity on that end court.
Brunson been a great surprise for this team. Of course, they changed the complexion of their entire franchise when they dealt Porzingis to Washington and got Dinwiddie and Bertans. Dinwiddie has kind of fallen out of favor in Washington. Doncic, there's the step back rainbow for 3.
Really no answer for him. Monk with a nice drive and a left-hand shot.
Look at it. DJ, smallest man on the floor, will fire from 3. He's got 2 triples here in the quarter.
Luka to start the game.
Mike, you got more on DJ.
Well, Billy, you mentioned how well he was shooting the 3 on the season, over 40%.
Luka's got to bring it into the front court. Half a minute to play. Lead is back up now to 38-25. And they're giving him wide open looks for 3.
And that's all because of what they're having.
3. Kleber's going to try to go all the way to the rim. All alone with no resistance.
That sums it up as far as the Lakers.
Oh, and all important, all huge if they're going to hang on and even make the play-in. Certainly in jeopardy now. Bertans talked about it. Got to cover him. Villanova, the 2-time champion, but was picked 33rd in his draft class. So he fell all the way to the 2nd round. Augustine, Kleber goes straight up, doesn't matter to DJ.
Oh, that was close to offensive interference.
Good look by Trevor Ariza. Kleber, I'd rather Bertans. Bertans got it.
As they continue.
Now he's trying to get it together, but it's a power play the other way, 5-on-4. They'll take advantage and find the open man. Bertans in the corner.
Well, did you say he hadn't had multiple 3s in quite some time? Well, he's got.
Wenyen Gabriel is set to check in for the Lakers. Hand off to Dinwiddie. He wants to join in the fun. Could be a 4-point play. Foul on Horton Tucker. Here they come, Stu in the attacking 47. Russ with the dribble, now backs up. Westbrook for the Lake Show. Pulls up, right side, right hand from 18 feet.
19.
Westbrook quarterbacking. They double him up. Stanley. He leans in, a little 5-footer. Little runner for Stanley Johnson. Floor with Johnson, Bays, AB, and Monk. Into the lane goes Russ, throws it up and in. Always in attack mode. Russell Westbrook. Russ has 10 triple-doubles on the year, tied for 3rd in the NBA. Bullock right back to Doncic. Bazemore, now it's his turn to try to stop him. Same result for Luka Doncic, 25, 5-5 here in the first half. Stanley Johnson spins it up with the left hand and scores. Inbound to Bullock, catch, shoot. Whoa, hits another one. That's his 3rd 3. And the Lakers now at the other end. Russ is going to throw it down himself. Boy, it's all-star basketball now. Oh, Lakers will see Utah on Thursday. Lakers have already beaten Utah a couple of times this year. Bounce easy. Boy, they double team Doncic and, nobody. And this is the final game before they start a road trip tomorrow night in Cleveland. Interesting that they have 4 more games with the Eastern Conference. Bullock in the corner. So he picked right back up where he was. Ariza, Gabriel, Monk, Johnson, and Westbrook on the floor right now for the Lake Show. Doncic operating on top. He's got a double team, leaves it for Brunson. Brunson stops. Boy, he had a nice little step back himself that time. Then nearly falls as he trips up on Johnson for 5. Of course, hasn't played much. Doncic set shot.
Well, that's his 30th.
168. In jeopardy now of falling into a tie with San Antonio. And Monk drills one. Yes, sir. From down.
That continuing control plays at his speed.
Russ skips into the front court. It's he and Monk, and that's about it offensively. Look at this hook pass. Good vision by Malik to Stanley, who hits the 3.
How did Malik find
right? Dinwiddie, Doncic, Kleba, and Finney-Smith. Luka behind the back to Dorian Finney-Smith. Spencer Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith is in deep. Bazemore came over to try to help, but Finney,
Powell's a high fly act as well.
Doncic. Back and forth he goes. Doncic into the corner. Green's alone. Got it. Doncic picks up yet another assist. Monk. Little fake. Scoop. Augustine. Bazemore corner. Sneaking in there to get a good hustle by Stanley Johnson. Still working, and Monk's still hitting buckets. Monk's going to fire it up. He's feeling it. But the Lakers are way down, as if it's a tight game. He's working for the last shot, 113-82. Westbrook gets him in the air and scores. Two-hand pass up for Monk, who's certainly had himself a third quarter. THT straightaway 3. Carmelo. He stayed with it. Did not go up the first time after he got the offensive rebound. Russ. Trevor doesn't want it. Malik does. And Malik's got another one. Like practice right now for Malik Monk.
Point barrage.
And it was early. Early and often.
It may end up being pretty close. But
extended garbage time.
It really mattered. It was all Dallas.
Melo all the way in, and he scores.
No, the real
LeBron, 19th year, teams up with LBJ. And again, no real definitive news on LeBron's ankle. Powell had great position on Ariza, and the entry was easy. So just go ahead and bring it up. Dinwiddie, Finney-Smith, best corner 3 guy in the league right there. Best corner. Bounces now to Trevor Ariza, back to Horton Tucker. Got 8.5 to play here in the game. THT hanging the air. It's played by Trevor. In there working, and it pays off with an and 1.
Nice offensive rebound by Trev.
Sitting on 18 right now. THT all the way, can't score, but Ariza's got his second follow basket in succession. So their percentage has gone down to 54%. Johnson's open. Instead, he wants to give it to DJ. Coming up on the halfway mark of the 4th quarter in Dallas.
This possession has been a lot of passing.
And Horton Tucker.
Oh, a fade away in the corner 3.
Dinwiddie with 5:47 to play. And they legitimately got to get it down to a dozen or so in the next minute and a half, 2 minutes. But Bullock says not now, not tonight.
There's been 2 guys for the Mavs trying to get in the game. They've been sitting on the sideline there waiting to check in for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, Green and Bertans. By the way, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Stu, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. 5-105 up ahead for Marquise. The lob. And Green comes around to the other side and lays it in. Quickly tonight. Speaking of,
it did?
Oh yeah. Well, it did.
We've been here for 4 hours with this.
Listen to me. Yes, time-wise, quickly, but it felt like forever. As Stanley, Russ, and Malik, and they won't even put a shot up. Oh, they will. THT fired it and made it from 3. So he can ring up 3 for Horton Tucker, which will make it a 128-110 final.
The one team takes the hatch, the other team.